Hello internet friends, in this video I am continuing to build the right flap. Now I think it's a challenge a little bit because the plans actually describe how to build the left flap, so then they're a little opposite in when you go to build the right flap. So now I am priming. I've already prepared the parts by dimpling them and scuffing them, then dimpling them. And what else do I have to do to prepare these? I think there was some match drilling. So they're ready for primer. So we are not going to watch the paint dry. We're going to skip that part because it actually got to dry over a week, because I thought I was going to be home for a whole week. So I was going to get so much done, but no, that is the problem of work coming. When you work remote and then work comes to your house, it wasn't actually at my house. We had a conference on the Strip, and then unfortunately every single day was more than 8 hours of work, because there was, death by PowerPoint, and then there was people to meet and chat with and go to dinner with, and I ended up doing no building. And then at the end of that, months ago, I had set a goal for myself to be done with the plane so I could fly to a concert in Seattle. And, well, plane's not done, but concert did happen. It was great. I was surprised because, a band that existed when I was in high school still exists, but everyone looks older. So the lead singer had a giant white beard that was shocking to realize I'm old in, relation to the band. Concert was great. Also, I don't know why, if you have an audience of like 40 to 70-year-olds that's making up your audience, why do you put on a concert Sunday night at 7 p.m.? Although it's probably fine for people that live in Seattle, but it was on a farm, and so there's only one way in and one way out. And after the concert ended, then it took an hour to just wait for all the traffic to clear out, so I didn't spend all my time fighting traffic, and then get to fly back on a 7 a.m. flight to get back to work yesterday, which was Monday. So anyway, I did get back to work. As you can see, I forced myself to come out here and build the plane. Yeah, what else can I report on? I got a notice that the hangar lease was approved for Boulder City for the hangar developer. So I guess that means shortly they will be coming and asking for money. So I better get that arranged. That's only $400,000 that I need to figure out how to provide. I guess the answer is be rich, but that's not me. Also, I paid, college started, so I paid a kid's college tuition. That was expensive, not helpful to arranging the money for the hangar. What I really need is for Vans to invent a time machine so I can go back and basically do insider trading and get money off of the stock market. Unfortunately, I'm not a politician or anyone related to anything like that, so I have to make money the old-fashioned way by selling stuff, which has actually been very challenging in this environment. It's painful. This is the hardest job I've ever had. Being an engineer was way easier than being a sales guy, because there's an end to the process. There's an end of the project. Like, you do finish a thing and then you can go start a new thing, but there's a definite end. And with sales, there's an unlimited amount of things I can do to jump up and down and attract attention. So there's always one more email to send. There's always one more meeting I can take. There's always one more marketing brief to create. And it's really, it's been a learning experience, and it's really forcing me to get more organized and like go to the next level. So I don't regret it. It's just the growing pain is real. And speaking of growing pains, it's time for car Jenga, where I figure out how to park the cars in the garage and driveway. Thank you, HOA. or actually, thank you to the person that's parking in front of their neighbor's house, annoying the one neighbor that asked the HOA to enforce the parking rules that don't really matter for my cul-de-sac where we have 4 houses and no one is in front of each other. So anyway, if you're also building a plane or have HOAs or any reason, really just scan the QR code and come join the Slack group, and I'll see you there and see you in the next video.